Hello and welcome back to our YouTube channel, Energy Test Prep. My name is Sejal Bansal and I'm the head educator at Energy Law Academy. Today we are going to talk about a very needed topic, that is the ADA exam, that is Assistant District Attorney exam 2023, that is coming up very soon. The date of the examination has been announced as 30th of July. So barely a month left for preparation. I've been getting many questions regarding the syllabus, the pattern, the strategy. So today I'm going to answer all your questions regarding the exam. We are also going to talk about how many questions come from which subject and what is the pattern and eligibility criteria for the same. Now, first of all, we need to understand is that what is the ADA exam, who all are eligible for this exam, and what is the syllabus and pattern for the same. So first of all, who all can give the ADA exam 2023? The very first thing that is required is a LLB degree. So you all have to be a law graduate. You have to have a degree of LLB from a university or a college that is approved by Bar Council of India. Second of all, you have to have been enrolled in a as an advocate with Bar Council of India. So आपका जैसे ही स्टेट बार एनरोलमेंट हो चुका है और स्टेट बार एनरोलमेंट के बाद यू हैव क्लियर्ड द ऑल इंडिया बार एग्जामिनेशन, देन यू कैन बी एलिजिबल टू बी गिविंग द ADA exam 2023. Now, these two are the most important aspects when deciding whether we are eligible to give the ADA exam or not. And the last thing is that you have to have Hindi or Sanskrit as one of the subjects in matric or higher education. So 10th और 10th से above आपके पास हिंदी एज अ सब्जेक्ट होना चाहिए. या तो आपकी ग्रेजुएशन हिंदी में है, or after 10th or in 10th you have taken Hindi or Sanskrit as a subject of your choosing. So these all three eligibility criteria are of utmost important, and no, they are not negotiable. These are non-negotiable points, and it is very important that when applying for the exam we must keep in mind for all of these things. Now, the next thing is, what is the pattern of the exam? Now, as you all must know, and for everybody who doesn't know, there has been a major change in ADA exam, which is that the concept of mains examination, that is subjective examination, has also been added in the ADA exam in 2023 only by the Commission of Haryana. So now, earlier there only used to be a preliminary exam and then the interview. Now, like judicial examinations, there are going to be three stages, which is preliminary exam, which is the MCQ type questions, then the subjective questions, which is the mains examination, and finally the interview stage. So it is going to be like conducted like a all India Judicial Services exam or a judicial service exam, right? Now, first, we are going to talk about preliminary exam, as we have the exam on 30th of July. Again, we barely have a month left, and it is very important that we prepare with a strategy. So there are going to be 100 questions, 1 mark each, and the timing of examination is 2 hours. So you have 2 hours to answer 100 questions. And what should be your target? Your target should be 90 plus. Why so high, you must ask? Why 90 plus? Because there is no negative marking. And since there is no negative marking, it is very probable that the cutoff is going to be very high. And also, one thing that I must tell you all is there is going to be very fierce competition this year in ADA examination, because a lot of people who are preparing for judicial services examination after COVID, they are also all eligible to give the ADA examination as well. And I'll suggest you all also that whoever is giving the judicial examination, they must give ADA examination as well, because more or less the syllabus, the majority of the syllabus is same, and the level of difficulty of exam is much lesser than that of a judicial service exam. Now, as I said, there's going to be multiple choice questions, And again, very, very important and very, very beneficial also, there is not going to be any sort of negative marking in the ADA examination. Now, we have already discussed this that there are going to be again 3 stages. पहले सिर्फ 2 stages होती थी, preliminary examination and interview. Now the stage of mains examination has also been added by the commission this year only. ADA का आज से पहले only 2 बार एग्जाम हुआ है with respect to the current pattern. So we have to study those 2 examinations and we have to see कि कितने questions कौन से subject से आते हैं, what is the weightage of each and every subject, and I've made that work easy. So we have analyzed, our whole team has analyzed the whole concept and we have deducted the number of questions कि कौन से subject में से, कौन से topic में से जितने questions आने चाहिए. Obviously, it is all going to be tentative, but more or less it is going to be the same. Now, पहले क्या है? There are 3 syllabus. There's 3 subjects when we talk about the AD examination. First is law subjects. So in law, there are going to be 2 types of subjects, that is major and minor. Then there is general English and the last is general awareness. Now, the majority of the examination, it comes from the law subjects. And obviously there are a lot of law subjects, major also, minor also. Major में क्या included है? CPC, CRPC, evidence, etc. Minor में जैसे कि contract act, SRA, Hindu law, Muslim law, etc. Right? General English, general awareness, the whole syllabus we are going to talk about in the near future in the video. Now, as you can see on the picture on the screen, in law there are going to be 2 qualifications, जैसे minor law और major law. Minor law में Indian Contract Act, Indian Partnership Act, Sales of Goods Act, Hindu law, and Muslim and customary law. You can see on the screen the weightage of the questions that have been coming in the previous years from these particular subjects, and according to that you can give and divide the number of days for the preparation, as almost only 30 to 32 days are left for the examination, only 30 days barely. So it is very important to strategize your preparation. Now, one thing that you must remember is there has not been any question in the previous years from the topic of customary law. But again, it is not to say that customary law will not come in the examination, but if it does come, it is going to be maximum of 2 questions. Again, obviously tentative, but that is the weightage that the commission is going to give to the customary law, as there are many other subjects and topics also which require much more attention. Now, when we talk about major laws, there are going to be 4 major laws. So CPC, CRPC, Indian Penal Code, and Indian Evidence Act. Majority of the exam is coming from these 4 subjects. These 4 are the lengthiest of the subjects also, and the majority of the exam is also coming from these 4 subjects. And out of these 4 subjects, CRPC, that is Criminal Procedure Code, is the subject which attains maximum number of questions. तो maximum number of questions CRPC में से आते हैं. Again, when you're giving any exam with respect to law, whether ADA, whether APO और ADA same होता है, it depends just आप कौन से state का exam दे रहे हैं, then whether आप judiciary का exam दे रहे हैं, it is very, very important that you do not ignore the procedure. So CPC, CRPC, evidence and IPC. And constitution when we talk about judiciary, but constitution ADA में नहीं आता है. So you have to give a good weightage and good concern to these subjects. And now moving on to English, there are different topics and these are going to be very, very basic questions, very basic topics, जैसे कि tenses, idioms and phrases, narrations. Again, see the previous year questions and you're going to understand the pattern of the whole subject कि कैसे कौन से topic में से सबसे ज़्यादा questions आते हैं, what is the level of difficulty of the exam, and what kind of questions are coming in the exam. Now the last subject is general awareness. यहाँ से maximum of 10 to 12 questions आते हैं previous years के according. Again, this is all tentative. We are not claiming that यहाँ पे से maximum 12 ही questions आएंगे, but it is advisable. It is seen that there are going to be 10 to 12 questions. There are going to be 10 to 12 questions. राइट. सो जिसमें क्या क्या सब्जेक्ट्स हैं, जैसे जनरल अवेयरनेस ओनली विद रिस्पेक्ट टू हरियाणा. सो लेटेस्ट हैपनिंग्स, करंट न्यूज, करंट अफेयर्स जो भी हरियाणा से रिलेटेड है, ऑल दैट यू हैव टू सी. कब तक का? लास्ट 8 to 10 months, मैक्सिमम 1 year का, मैक्सिमम ऑफ 1 year जनरल अवेयरनेस with respect to particularly Haryana you have to see. Then there are going to be other subjects जो static GK में से आते हैं, जैसे polity, economics, development programs, historical places and monuments. And ये historical places and monuments also, it particularly comes from Haryana only, but it is not limited to Haryana. So there can be questions with respect to monuments and any other things with respect to all over India as well. But majority of the questions in general awareness are coming from particularly Haryana only, right? So these are the things that we have to keep in mind while preparing for the AD examination. So what we can do as a strategy to prepare in the 30 days that we have left is, we can take 2 subjects every day, one major subject and one minor subject. For example, we take CRPC and we take Indian Contract Act along with it. We give almost 3 to 4 hours to each subject, and then 1 hour each to English and general awareness. Since we have very less time left, the time to give for the studies is going to be substantially increased by you, right? हमें अब ज्यादा टाइम लगाना पड़ेगा पढ़ाई के लिए, अगर हमारे पास सिर्फ 1 महीना बचा है. तो हम 2 सब्जेक्ट लेंगे, जैसे सीआरपीसी और कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, एंड देन दैट इज हाउ वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी. अलोंग विद दैट वी आर गोइंग टू टेक इंग्लिश एंड जनरल अवेयरनेस. अब हम इंग्लिश कहाँ से करें, जनरल अवेयरनेस कहाँ से करें? That is going to be the very first question. So general awareness and GK topics you can do from a book called Lucent. So Lucent में different topics and different chapters हैं, जैसे economics, geography, polity, etc. that you can take from Lucent. And for English, there is a very good book called AP Bharadwaj. We have to, again, we do not want to become academicians in the English subject, but what we want to do is, we want to prepare for the AD examination. So we are going to first analyze that what type of questions are coming from English, and accordingly we are going to take whatever book we are preferring, for example AP Bharadwaj, and we are going to see that what is relevant to us and only study that, since we have very less time left. पहले आप अगर 1 साल से तैयारी कर रहे हो तो ऑब्वियसली आप सब पढ़ेंगे, बट अभी हमारे पास सिर्फ 30 डेज पड़े हैं, सो वी आर ओनली गोइंग टू डू दैट सब्जेक्ट, राइट? Now, another thing, for major and minor laws, there are very good books available in the market. There's a very good book by Tarun Chutani also. There's a book by Universal also, a book by Singles also. तो हमारी स्ट्रैटेजी क्या रहेगी? हमने CPC कंप्लीट किया, I've done civil procedure code. Now after I've completed a subject, I'm going to go for solving the MCQs. So I'm going to go for solving the MCQs and analyze कि मेरे कौन से टॉपिक में से कौन सी कितनी ज्यादा मिस्टेक्स हैं, and the topic with maximum number of mistakes you're going to redo again, and that is how you're going to complete the subject. After completing the whole subjects, all the subjects, we are going to give combined mocks of ADA 2023. You can take it from any book, you can take it from any coaching. We as an academy also provide ADA mock examination as well. So there are different sources from where you can source your mock examination for ADA examination. Now, the next thing, I'll take a minute of yours and tell you about the Olympiad that we are organizing. So there's a National Olympiad for CAT, Judiciary, CLAT, IPMAT on 2nd of July 2023, and the last date for registration is 30th of June. Registration fees for the Olympiad is very low. It is only 99 rupees, and you can win very exciting prizes like a laptop, a tablet, a watch. You can also win scholarships if you take admission in our courses, and scholarship with respect to the courses. So it is going to be very beneficial if you apply for the Olympiads. You're also going to get to take a benefit of giving a mock examination For example, you're preparing for CLAT. There are only 6 months, in fact, less than 6 months left for CLAT 2023. Or IPMAT and CAT also, very, very less time is left for all these examinations. So you're also going to get a wind of how the exam is going to be conducted. And the examination is going to be conducted via our app. And you're going to be sent the link on 2nd of July itself, and on our app, that is Innergy Test Prep, that you can download from Play Store or App Store. You can give the Olympiad, right? Now, let's talk about the subjects a little more. So, as we said, there are only 30 days left for the examination. Everybody is under the impression that the test which comes for AD examination is comparatively very, very easy than that of judiciary. Although that might have been true a few years back, but now the commission is getting very, very serious about these examinations. Why? Because the competition is so much fierce, competition is so much more. There are a lot of aspirants that are going to give AD Haryana examination, because a lot of people are preparing for judiciary. And as I said, 2023 is a golden period for law aspirants, for all the people who are preparing for competitive exams, because of the number of vacancies that are coming and that are going to come in the near future as well. It has only been 6 months in 2023, and we have had quite a few of judicial service examination and quite a few examination with respect to law officers as well. So it is going to be very important that we must keep in mind that this is not going to be an easy exam. And if it is going to be an easy exam, the cutoff is going to be very high because of the examination number of people that are going to give the exam, and because of the level of difficulty that there is going to be this year by the commission. Now, any questions that anybody might have, please leave in the comment section below. And thank you so much for having me here. And have a good day, everybody. And please do leave a comment if you want me to make any video on any other topic, or for judiciary, for CLAT, for CUET, for CAT or IPMAT, and all other courses that we are offering. Thank you so much. Have a good day.